Well, hello, my beautiful people. My name is Gant, and welcome back to Riddle Joker. Last time, we revealed ourselves to Niju-san as the Shogun in shiny armor. Yeah, she found out that we were that kid that saved her, and she's like, "What? I think I'm getting feelings for, fucking Satoru. Where's my mom? Mommy, what should I do?" "Well, you should find out what he likes." "Okay, Mammy." "Okay, darling, you have a good day." That was basically the whole conversation. And it's the next day, so let us continue. Good morning. Oh, where am I? Oh, I'm on my other monitor, sorry. There we go. You see that? My Good morning. Good morning. It's time for my morning jog. As usual, I step out the dorm to see Niju-san already outside and ready. I sincerely apologize for the embarrassing display yesterday. Oh, right. I should probably thank you first. My apologies for taking this long to thank you. It's fine, don't worry about it. Do you feel better now? You got thrown pretty high in the air. I'm fine, thank you. Quite honestly, I'm more worried about you. You have to catch an entire person with no protection. Are your arms and shoulders okay? It's okay, you're pretty light, and I train daily to withstand stuff like that. She smiles when I reassure her. You're so kind. You even gotten better at paying attention to women's feelings. You are true. You are my Shogun in shiny armor. Huh? Wait, no. I'm talking about training, yes! I'm admiring your ability to stick to a training regiment. It's very crucial to stay fit. Yeah. I did feel that you were very muscular and... I feel that you had a very muscular and toned body when I touched it yesterday. It has to be from all that training. When you... What? Oh, right. When I had her in my arms. I start to remember it all. The sensation of her soft, squishy boobs, of course, but also her supple and toned thighs. Yeah, your skin felt really soft and nice too. Truly, the Shogun must be in good shape, yes? Right. My skin is very soft and nice. Wait, what? My skin? You touched me with such lecherous thoughts in your mind? No, it's not my fault. You're just really attractive. Right, my attractiveness. Very true. It would be an insult to my feminine appeal if our bare skin touched and you didn't think of anything of it. Never mind any of this. Let's put this matter on a hold. Wait, on hold? Till when? Well, as long as it clears me from sexual harassment suspicious, I'm not complaining. So, on that note, I hate to bring up this after settling the matter, but would you please allow me to feel your body? Excuse me? No, wait, I didn't mean it in an inappropriate way. What way do you mean if it's not inappropriate? Like, at this point, it's like, I want to fill him up. I want to touch him all over the place. You know what I mean? Like, come on. All I wish to do is assess the state of your body and muscles. Exactly. I want to know your physical capabilities. I'm getting flashbacks to Mayu-senpai now. Okay, but why do you want to know that? Why you ask? That would be because, right, this is part of my training. To better control my astral ability, I want to use you as my example. What is she talking about? I gotta say, she's acting strange today. Well, male and female physiques are different. I don't think studying me would help you any. Maybe so, but I still want you to touch your... Fine. But I still want you to... Fine. But I still want you to touch your body to make sure. She's sounding more and more like a molester. Please, I beg of you. She sticks out her hand pleadingly. Well, I guess it can't hurt. Okay, touch as much as you want.
Thank you so much. I owe you this.
I roll up my sleeves and she touches my muscles. My arm.
Wow. Men's bodies are just firm as I heard. It's so strong and muscular.
She continues to feel up my arm all over, poking and prodding at it. It kinda tickles, and she's right up in my face.
But it's not very thick.
Didn't I tell you already? I don't do any special training.
Right. They're perfectly balanced and lean. I think this is the right amount of muscle for you.
She rolls up her sleeve and pinches her arm.
It must be nice to have muscles. My arms feel like noodles compared to yours.
Well, you train harder than the average girl, so I'm sure you have a bit of muscle to your arms.
Do you think? I can't tell myself. Go ahead and touch them to see.
Huh? She turns her exposed arm to me. No, I shouldn't just casually touch you.
I know that, of course. But I've asked you to touch me this time, so go ahead and do so.
She sticks out her arm and approaches. If you say so, I guess. I touch her slender arm. It's softer than mine, sure, but I wouldn't say it's squishy as jelly or anything. I grab her wrist with one hand and pat her forearm with the other. Ah, sorry? She lets out some strangely sexual moan, which prompts me to let go.
No! I apologize for making things awkward.
I don't know why that's my default. Whenever I see ... like, I go, then... I just think of Roger Rabbit, I don't know why. Okay, this whole touching each other thing is getting a little weird now.
Alright, that should be enough touching for me. I now know that you have the physical you have the physique I imagine. I should put a little more effort in my training. So that brings me to my point. The only one who can give me proper advice is you. Will you help me?
Sure. While we're at it, why don't you get Misakasa-san too, so...
Oh no, I'll be fine with you alone.
But isn't more better?
I only want you.
I don't know why, but she looks a lot more serious this time than any other previous time she asked for my help. Okay, let's do it together.
Thank you so much.
So, still, just to warn you again, I'm not really doing anything groundbreaking when it comes to training.
No, that can't be true. It's plainly obvious from the way you move that you've been trained in martial arts. Why do you hide it?
Well, it's just embarrassing. I can't tell her that I'm hiding my identity.
What need is there to be embarrassed? I'm actually jealous that I can't move with such fluidity. I feel that I wouldn't be able to react to dangerous situations and as fast as I should. That's mainly why I want to improve myself. Please, show me your depth of your skills.
Well, there's not much more I can do beyond what I already showed you without a sparring partner.
In that case, allow me to be your partner. You can use the full extent of your abilities on me. I don't mind.
Quit joking around. That's a bad idea. When I fight to incapacitate. When I fight to incapacitate my opponent. It's not the friendly sparring you must be thinking of.
Don't worry, I practice a bit of martial arts. You won't defeat me so easily. You saved me back then, but I'm confident that I can defend myself now.
She puts her fist... She's gonna fight me right now. She puts up her fist and cracks her knuckles.
Now, shall we do this?
You seriously want to spar with me? I'd really rather not hurt you.
Oh, so you're strong enough to physically injure me?
Maybe.
That's quite some confidence you have there, but I'm not about to fall behind.
I don't think she'll stop until I show her something. Well, if she wants it so badly, then so be it. Alright, you don't have any armor though, so be careful.
Yes, I know.
Boom. I'm dead.
You completely destroyed me.
You okay? I helped her up after throwing her to the ground. She was surprisingly tough. She was conscious of her weak points, had sharp reflexes, and her movements were precise and calculated, not something you see often from someone her age. Still, she had neither the strength nor the experience to stand a chance against me.
You're unbelievably strong. That was an impressive display. I didn't think that I would outright beat you, but I at least expected to be able to hold my own.
Sorry, you were a little harder to handle than I thought, so I couldn't hold back. She was far too fast for me to relax. That's why I ended up hurling her to the ground.
It's alright. This is what I asked for.
What do you mean?
You're stronger than me, so you prove that you're a man worthy of being my shogun in shiny armor.
I wish you'd stop calling me that. It's really embarrassing. You're stronger than I thought too. What kind of martial arts did you study?
I practice Aikido. Back when my father and I used to watch historical shows together, I once told him that I wanted to help people in need and beat up villains like the heroes in the show. After that, he signed me up for Aikido classes at a local dojo. I was told I had a pretty good physique for it too.
Yeah, I can see that. You're definitely good. She knows how to move. If she trained seriously, I bet she could even become a special investigator.
Thank you so much. Praise coming from you means a lot.
But I hope you never end up having to use those skills in real life. Violence is bad.
I agree. But I also believe in being prepared just in case. That's why you train, for example, isn't it?
I guess.
You and I are kindred spirits.
Maybe so. I was gonna say kind spirits. Maybe so. I find myself smiling despite my best efforts. Our methods are different, but we aspire for the same goals. How I Met Your Mother, kids. I beat her up. I fucked her up, threw her on the ground. After school, Ninja-san approaches me and as I'm packing up my stuff and getting ready to leave.
Hey, I just want to ask you something if you don't mind.
Sure, what's up?
It's about our classes. I recall you once saying that you were having a bit of trouble keeping up.
Yeah, I think I did say something along those lines.
How are things now? Any better?
Well, stuff's starting to make more sense, but I'm still a little worried. I managed to keep up, but I definitely haven't mastered the martial material at all.
That doesn't bode well for our upcoming exam.
Well, yeah, I guess. Dad did ask me to tell him how I do on them. If I straight up fail them, I'm gonna be in an awful time.
In that case, I just have the idea. How would you like to study together with me today?
A study session between me and you?
Do you not remember? I told you to come with me if you ever have problems with your studies or dorm life. So, let's study hard together.
She's awfully pushy today. Water. Of course she's pushy. She loves you. I appreciate the offer, but why now?
What's the matter? What does it matter? I'm free for the rest of the day, so I thought it would be good use of my time.
Do you not have any other friends? Oof, looks like I hit close to home.
I do, but I just have very few friends with who I actually share hobbies with.
Right. Not many people in our generation has the level of passion that she does for historical shows.
preparing for the finals now. I guarantee you'll be able to make significant improvements. It might be daunting to try studying on your own, but you'll feel much more confident with my help, I promise. I also want to know the depths of your mental capabilities.
Okay.
Never mind. What do you what do you say? Would you like to study with me?
Well, it's not like I have anything against studying with her. I'm actually glad she asked. A little confused as to why. I guess I can.
Oh, thank you.
She smiles happily and nods. Man, she's so cute.
In that case, I have a suggestion. Why don't we study in your room?
Why? Wouldn't it be better to do it in the library?
No, the library has a closing time, and people will be coming and going all the time. You'll be able to focus better if you're in a familiar environment like your room.
Well, yeah, but should the dorm manager be hanging out with a guy in his room?
You do raise a good point. It wouldn't reflect well on me.
Yeah, so let's just do it in the library.
But there are exceptions to all rules.
What?
Indeed, everything is relative.
She's just doing mental gymnastics now.
Do not worry. I won't do anything that would leave me with a guilty conscience.
Usually the girl is worried about the guy doing something to them.
I know that you never do such a thing. But me, on the other hand, I might just go well and take you. Take you.
She pulls out a strap on. Oh, fuck, man. I don't know what, but I make myself laugh all the time. You might be sitting there like, what the fuck are you thinking of? I'm just thinking of like, you know, they're worried about the guy doing something like, I'm gonna be like, what's his face? I don't know, Cosby. But but in this situation, she's like,
no, I worry that I will do something to you. And I don't want to hurt your pretty face. I don't want to scar you for life. You're so pretty. Un princess.
I was gonna say princess.
Princessa.
She really stresses me a lot, huh? Alright, I guess we can study in my room.
Oh, so you're okay with it? Let's be on our way to your room at once then.
She is using this as an excuse to get in my room, isn't she? Here we are. The moment I open the door, she scurries inside and begins to look outside restlessly. What are you doing?
Confirming that there are no witnesses. We would have a big problem on our hands if people start spreading rumors about the dorm manager entering a boys' room.
Why didn't we do this in the library again?
Alright, it looks like the coast is clear. We can study now.
Yeah. She looks around, surveying my room.
You keep your room nice and tidy, I see.
I guess. I haven't been here long, though.
I'd imagine that a boy's room would be a bit more messy. You don't even have that many things to begin with.
I'm just saving myself the hassle when I have to move out.
True, that makes perfect sense.
She nods with a great understanding.
I know that I shouldn't pile more things in your room. But Shinosuke, I can't simply pass by this item in the store and not buy something. I have 30 different kinds of plushies, various straps and keychains, and not to mention all of his posters.
I think you might have a self-control problem. Your room almost sounds like a Shinosuke shrine.
Well, if I ever have any storage problems, I can just send some of them back home. Enough about my endeavors, though. Time to study.
She starts unpacking textbooks, notebooks, and pencils.
Let's find out how much you know first.
Sure. Whew, I can't go on. It's been a couple of hours. I've been studying so hard and I feel exhausted now.
You did well. Let's take a bit of a break.
She closes her book and looks up.
You said you were struggling, but you're managing to solve the problem just fine.
She creates a number of practice problems for me, and then checks to see if I answered them correctly. Really?
You seem capable of dealing with the material we covered in class. The things you're struggling with must be The things you're struggling with must be material that was covered before you arrived, and I can touch you that. If you study hard for the next few days, you should have no trouble catching up.
Thanks for the help.
No thanks needed. This is more than worthwhile if I can help you.
After smiling, she furrows her brows and begins musing to herself.
He's quite smarter than I thought. Right. I say that he gets a passing grade.
What do you mean?
I was just remembering how important a brain is on a man. It's, added to your score.
Score for what?
It's nothing. Okay, solve this next.
Sure, but weren't we gonna take a break? No, you fucked that up, Satoru. You don't get no breaks. Ultimately, we skip our break and continue studying without pause. It's nighttime. Several hours later. I'm kind of hungry.
Oh, it is getting rather late.
It's no surprise I'm hungry after focusing non-stop for so long. Aren't you?
Yes, I am. I can do for a snack right now.
It's a little late to go out, though.
If you eat too much, you'll get sleepy, hence a light snack.
What do you mean? She rummages through her stuff.
Not to worry, I came thoroughly prepared.
Whoa, really? You're the best.
Behold, I bring you the food of the gods.
Okay. She raises a cup of instant ramen noodles, like if it were a prized treasure.
The special rare Shinosuke ramen. This type is exclusively sold in Rashiju City. Is it not cool?
I don't see what's so special about it. It looks like they just threw a fancy packaging label on it.
Ah, you do not understand its greatness, Arihara-kun. You simply do not.
Yeah, I suppose I don't. She's looking at me like I'm some plebeian.
This special Shinosuke ramen has the rich flavor of local freshly caught blackhead sea beams. It is the very taste of this town's concentration in a single cup of noodles. The noodle is made with fish extracted that is normally reserved for gourmet sushi dishes, and its noodles are kneaded with fine blackhead sea beams powder to achieve a flavor like no other. And that is not all. Look, for Shinosuke himself gives this dish his seal of approval with an exclusive cured fish Narutomaki slice created in his likeness. It is certified by the main fish himself.
She thinks it's real or something. Just imagine, you know when the kids, they go to the mall for Santa? So he goes to the mall, it's like,
oh my god, it's Shinosuke!
And it's like a man in a Shinosuke mascot outfit.
Simply the most adorable thing you've laid your eyes upon?
She comes closer and shows me. Sure enough, there's a slice of Narutomaki that looks like it has Shinosuke's face on it instead of the usual spiral pattern. You're a little too close. Back up.
Ah, my apologies. I got a little too excited.
She and I are alone in this room right now. With that in mind, I think she should be a bit more cautious about what she does. Okay, I get it. The Shinosuke ramen is amazing. I'll eat it.
I also have some Shirasuke potato chips as well.
She keeps up the energetic tone. My guess would be that she's trying to shake off the awkwardness. Guess we can snack on that until the ramen is ready. I pour the hot water into the cups and enjoy the potato chips while waiting. Nom, 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 nom. Munch, munch.
Munch, 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 munch. How do you like the Shirasuke flavored chips?
They're good.
I'm glad you like them.
They're a good example of regular salty potato chips tend to be. I just don't know where the fish flavor is supposed to be.
I was a little caught up in that as well, but it isn't just about the taste. There are other factors that make it quite unique.
Like, fuck. What's that supposed to mean?
Well, this might sound a little childish.
Okay.
Promise that you won't laugh.
She pulls out something that looks like a card.
The bag of potato chips come with Shirasuke stickers. There are 56 of them in total, and I'm having a hard time collecting them all. You laughed! I specifically told you not to laugh!
Not laughing, no!
You are too laughing!
Sorry. It's just kind of cute seeing you get excited over it like a little kid.
Cute?
You just always seem so serious, so it's kind of neat that you have a childish side. I think innocence and cute is my type.
Cute? Stop that! You have a silver tongue. If you're not careful, girls will misinterpret those compliments as flirting.
Is that what it seemed like? Nanami said I need to work on my tact when it comes to women though. Well, you're the only girl I'll say these things to. She's taken aback. Was that a weird thing to say?
I'm the only one? Are you being serious right now?
Yeah. I mean, she's the only girl I've ever really talked to so freely with before.
That makes me very happy.
Her face gets red and she starts fidgeting. Even I'm getting embarrassed.
By the way, how long have the noodles been?
Fuck.
How long have the noodles been since you put the hot water in the noodles?
About 5 minutes.
What? We need to eat them now before the noodles get soggy.
We quickly opened them, but the noodles have already started to get a little soggy. I fucking hate soggy noodles, man. Like, you know, for the cup of noodles or the, what is it? It's, cup noodles, and there's another brand that's around here. It comes in cups too. It's not just the package. Marucha. I fucking love Marucha better. Because, I don't know, the cup noodles, it's a little different now. They have, like, these, like, I think there's, like, green onions in it now. Like, these, like, little, like, green stripes, whatever. And, I don't know, I don't really like the flavor, so I like the Marucha.
Which one do you like? Yeah, do you like the beef flavor, the chicken flavor, or the shrimp?
I like the shrimp flavor. Because, I don't know what it is about the shrimp. It just gives it, like, it gives the noodles, like, a little taste, but it's not overbearing like the chicken or the beef. So it's just, like, it's just noodles with, like, a little something, and that's really, really good, you know? I can't go on anymore. After eating, we focused on studying and talked a little. I can't remember the last time I studied this hard. I think we should wrap it up for tonight. It's pretty late already. Naturally, we have to stop at some point. Hey. Niju-san. She's not responding. Can you hear me? After Niju-san. She fell asleep? Niju-san, wake up! This is my room! I tap her shoulders, but she doesn't wake up. Hello? How could you just go in a guy's room and fall asleep like this? Wait, she isn't trying to tempt me to do something, is she? No way! She'd never do something like that! Come on, wake up now! I can do anything I want if you're asleep! Despite my freaking qualling, she doesn't- my freaking qualling? Despite my frequent calling, she doesn't respond. Oh well. She must have been really tired if she fell asleep in here. I feel a bit bad waking her. Good night. As he continues to sleep peacefully, I put a blanket over her. Ding ding ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Early next morning, I wake up right around when Niji-san does. Good morning. Huh? After a short pause, she jumps to her feet.
Arihara-kun!
Hi, this is my room too, before you ask. She looks around and finally grasps the situation.
Did I actually fell asleep here last night?
Yeah, you were sleeping so soundly and I couldn't dare wake you up.
I'm so terribly sorry. This is a complete and utter disgrace. How could I fall asleep in a man's room? My sincerest apologies.
It's all good. You were probably just tired from helping me study so late in the night. She pats down her clothes, but stops around her chest area for a second.
Arihara-kun?
Yes?
I'd like to ask, did you do anything to me?
No, I swear on it! I didn't lay a single finger on you.
Not even a quick peek at my breast?
Absolutely not.
But why? Am I simply not attractive?
She wanted me to do that? I think you're very attractive.
Yes, but if I spend a night in a room of a man, and he did nothing to me, that can only mean...
Well, I can see why you think that. Truth be told, I thought you might be tempting me at first. But after thinking about it, I just figured you only feel asleep in here because you knew you can trust me. It says feel asleep.
Yeah, that's also how you say felt.
No, that's not how you say fell. That says feel. You only feel asleep in here. Fell asleep in here because you knew you can trust me. I'm her Shogun in shining armor or whatever after all. I don't necessarily agree with her appraisal of me, but I can tell that she thinks very highly of me. I can't betray a girl that respects me so much, no matter how attractive you are. Immediately, she blushes fiercely.
That raises your score immensely.
Really? What is this score she keeps talking about? Really? That's another transition? It's me. Levysex here. Contact established. Copy. Go ahead. I proceed to report how screening suspects with aims bear no fruits. Among all students, Niju-san Hazuki is the only one that can manipulate water. From what she told me, at the very least, it doesn't seem like she is actively involved with these incidents though. What are the chances that she might be lying? She's the daughter of a police officer and a very honest person by nature, so I highly doubt that she lied about this. So, you trust her is what you're saying? Yes. I can attest to that. Well, I trust your intuition. Try to narrow down the list of suspects as soon as possible. Are we in a rush for some reason? Last time we spoke, he said that there was a preventative measure, so there's no need to hurry. Well, the truth is, I have some bad news for you, and I have some bad news for you, and I have some scary news for you. Those sound like the same thing to me. Which do you want to hear first? Does it honestly matter? But I'll go with the bad news, I guess. Our suspect has struck in Washizu Washishu once again. This time, the water and soda cups exploded during a movie showing, and all the couples and families in the theaters had their clothes soaked and damaged. Then there was another instance where a subway water pipe ruptured and submerged the ticket booth, causing the whole station to be closed for a while. Both have been reported as crimes. So the police is getting involved now? The situation is escalating, and it's no longer something that can just be swept under the rug anymore. Also, with both of these crimes, it's heavily suspected that the person responsible is an Astral. What's the media saying about it? The higher-ups are pulling some strings, so they'll keep quiet for now. But we can only keep that up for so long. Eventually, if these incidents continue, word's gonna get out. So we need to act fast. Right. Well, that's definitely bad news. I understand the situation. But we couldn't identify any suspects through the aims. We need new information if we want to get anywhere. But do we not have any leads? No videos from surveillance cameras or anything? We're working on analyzing video footage, but it looks pretty bleak. Both crimes were committed in busy places at busy times, so there's too many people to narrow down the search. Singling out one individual would be like finding a needle in a haystack. So, that's probably intentional, huh? Most likely, our criminal isn't stupid. That's not good. Looks like they have enough brains to cover their steps. It'll be difficult to catch them by normal means. What should I do? We've been dispatching new personnel to Wachizu, so we can have more eyes around the city. In the meantime, keep searching for potential suspects amongst the students there. Understood. The criminal is taking bolder actions now. And because of that, I have to suspect all students, no exceptions. So, what's the scary news? Then, someone is keeping tabs on you and digging for information. We have not been able to identify them, but they seem to be affiliated with the academy. Someone spying on me? We've gone ahead and deleted all connections with you have with the agency, so you're at no risk of having your cover blown. Thanks. But be aware that this person may try to get closer to you in order to draw out information. Don't let your guard down for a moment. A person getting closer to me so they can draw out information? I wonder who that can be. One specific person comes to mind. She's certainly been asking me to spend time with her often, and she asked me questions to get to know me better. But it can't be her, surely. What is it? Do you know someone who fits that description? No, I'll be careful. Please do.
Arihara-kun!
Hearing my name called, I turned around to find Niju-san running towards me.
Arihara-kun!
What's got you out of breath?
Take a look at this!
She catches her breath and shows me what she has in her hands.
Ta-da!
Oh!
I present to you the Oni Detective Crime Files End of the Year Special DVD! I've been waiting so long for it to release, and today was finally the day!
Good for you!
So, I want to ask, would you like to watch it with me?
Weren't you looking forward to watching this though? You can enjoy it on your own and lend it to me later.
No, I watched it live already, and I kinda want to watch it with you.
Alright then, I'll watch it with you.
Oh, thank you.
So, where are we watching it? I imagine it'd either be my room or hers.
I visited your room last time, so why don't I invite you to my room this time around?
So, this is your room.
Yes, please make yourself at home.
It's a room that really reflects the interest of a person living in it. It has a very traditional feel to it. I thought that visiting a girl's room for the first time would make me feel nervous, but the atmosphere is incredibly calming. I really like it. It's pretty cool.
Oh, do you? It doesn't feel old and plain or anything?
Not at all. It feels actually pretty modern for a Japanese design.
Maybe so, but all the rooms are the same. Not a room you expect from someone my age.
Well, I guess it may be a little on the simpler side for a girl's room, but I love it.
Huh? You love?
I don't tend to decorate my room much, so I'm kind of jealous. You have good taste.
Oh, right. You meant the room.
But I might be loving you. Arihara-kun, confess. Seriously, confess, Buto. You can tell she loves you, and you kind of like her too. Confess, Buto.
Oh, right. You meant the room.
What are you talking about?
Ah, nothing. Anyhow, just sit and wait for a moment.
She beckons me to take a seat. And then brings teas and snacks.
All I have is Japanese tea, so that's what I made. I hope you're fine with that.
Oh, you brewed it and everything? Thanks.
It may not be much, but enjoy.
Alright. I take a sip and right away, I'm amazed at how delicious it is. Wow, this is really good. I can't really describe the flavor, but I like it.
I'm glad. It's a Shinonosuke tea set.
Do you use special tea leaves or something?
It's your normal everyday tea, actually.
Huh. I can never make tea as good as this whenever I try.
The taste depends on how you brew it. I like Japanese tea, so I studied up on brewing techniques.
Oh, that's neat. I guess it's no surprise that she's into tea preparation, considering her other interests.
Whenever one isn't aware of the taste of the person they are serving, they must take into account the situation of the other and adapt. You just came back from school, so I figured that you will be parched and brewed it lightly with warm water. Whenever you want the flavor of the tea to be stronger, you should use hotter water and make it darker. If you would like another cup, feel free to make any specific requests.
Sure, thanks. I don't know if it's kind-heartedness or a manic fixation on doing something right, but one thing for certain, she's dead serious about tea. Actually, I'm kind of surprised. I haven't seen a single Shinosuke so far.
But were you expecting something else, perhaps? You teased me so much for my love of Shinosuke that I had to take necessary measures. You should know that I wouldn't put them in full view for you to mock.
Hey, I don't mock you. I just feel like you become unchained whenever Shinosuke comes up.
And you say you don't tease me.
Damn it, I like her pouty face. Fuck. Sorry about that. You're just kind of cute and you get fired up about stuff. Oh, you know what? What I'm just remembering right now? Okay, I gotta tell you. This is gonna make me sound like a pervert, but trust me, I was looking just for art. So I was on N-Hentai, right? Okay, kids, if you don't know what N-Hentai is, don't Google it. So I was looking at N-Hentai, and they have, you know, where they say parodies, where it's like, oh, there's Naruto, Bleach, blah, blah, blah. There's Riddle Joker. Like, seriously, go on N-Hentai, put parodies, go to the R section, there's Riddle Joker. And it's weird. Like, I didn't really look at it too much because, you know, I wanted to look at other things. And it's really weird because I'm playing the game right now. I'm playing it right now. Like, how big is this game series? Like how big is this that you have porn on it? Hentai, I meant. Dojin. I don't know, man. I'm just... Fuck. Sorry about that. You're kind of cute when you get fired up about stuff.
Huh?
She spits out her tea. Are you okay? Just stay still. I take out a handkerchief and wipe her mouth. Be careful. It got all the way down your neck.
Arihara-kun.
You didn't get burned, did you?
I'm fine.
Good thing you didn't You didn't make it piping hot, huh?
I can't wipe it off myself.
Her face turns beet red and she's beginning to shake nervously. Ah, sorry, that was my bad. I'm used to do stuff like that for Nanami, but I have to realize that other girls aren't my sister.
It's alright. I appreciate your concern. Now if you excuse me, I'm going to brew some more tea.
She hurriedly cleans up the tea and leaves with a tray in hand. I think I overstayed my bounds right here. Even I'm a bit shocked that I actually did that. My double life has always prevented me from getting close to others. It's better for me I don't. But at some point, I dropped my guard around Nijo-san. Am I losing my edge? Maybe it's her honest, straightforward personality that makes me feel at ease around her. But she's also trying to learn more about me. I know I should be wary of her, but I just find it so hard.
Sorry about that. It took a little longer than I anticipated. It'll get late if we wait too long, so I'll go ahead and put the movie on.
Yeah, I'm ready. She invites me to watch one of her favorite movies with her. I can't doubt her. I just can't.
That was so good.
Finally, having finished watching the movie special, she turns off the TV and turns to me.
Well, what did you think? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
I'm glad. Truly, owning Detective Crime Files is the best. Especially the super speedy sword fight. I love to finish the fight as stylish as that someday.
She intimidates bringing down a sword. Don't worry, I thought you're already cool enough with a sword.
What is this about? Are you referring to the time you stumbled upon me swinging my umbrella around?
The memory makes her wince.
Oh, come on! Would you please forget about that already?
Why? I thought it was pretty cool.
That is not the issue at hand. Surely you do not intend to spread this information across the land, you scoundrel.
Who are you, Onki? She begins talking like she came out of a movie we just watched.
All you do is make fun of me again and again.
Sorry. I really mean it when I said you look cool though. In terms of sword fights, though, I think I prefer the ones in the Wild Shogun more. They're more flashy and choreographed.
Wow! You can tell the difference? Perfect! You've grown into a respectable fan now.
Yeah, I'm almost done with all the ones you lend me already.
Very good. There is no greater happiness for me than being able to discuss them in detail with you.
Her eyes shine and sparkle with excitement. Yeah, it's always nice to have someone you could talk about your hobbies with. I was never really interested in them at first, but I think being able to discuss them with you will make them a lot more enjoyable. Honestly, I think this is the first time I actually picked up on a hobby. So thanks for introducing me to it. Well, when I thank her, she starts blushing for some reason.
Right! Sharing the same hobby as me does boost your score greatly.
Again, what is a score?
Now that you mention it, my love for historical shows began when I watched them as a child with my father. I picked up this hobby all because of him.
You sound like you were a pretty mature kid.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the whole punishing evil message is easy to understand and the fights are cool, but there are some pretty deep themes in the show. You must have been pretty smart if you could understand them.
Oh, I didn't understand a thing. My father was explaining the message to me in an easily digestible way. Like the Wild Shogun. I like this Wild Shogun so much because it was easy for me to talk with him about it. Though there was one thing I could never understand no matter how many times my father explained it to me.
What was that?
In many of these shows, there are moments where the hero allows the bad guy to escape. Have you noticed?
Yeah, usually in the ones that are tearjerkers.
People who do bad things are evil, so why do we forgive some and not others? this question, though, he merely laughed and said, "Well, that's just human nature."
I can almost picture her stomping her feet and throwing a fit because her father didn't give her a satisfactory answer.
Father, I want a better answer than that! Father!
I don't know why, I just think of her like an old Victorian girl.
Father! Why are bad people doing bad things? Father? Father?
Man, if I could do that perfectly, like all the time, I would give her that voice.
Father? I think there's leeway for clemency in special cases, but a crime is a crime. Forgiving a section few because of your arbitrary decisions is not wise. It's not is that not obvious? Well, I don't mean to sound heartless. Rules are rules, no matter the circumstances.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I live in East Los, man. There's some people that gotta do bad things because they wanna, you know, support their family and stuff like that. Though it always hurts me to be like, why can't you just get a job? Because a job's not bringing, you know, the money that, you know, the other stuff is bringing. Unless you go to college, which they can't because they gotta take care of a kid, they need to work, you know what I mean? There's a lot of things that happen around here that you need to think about. There's so many things, Niju-san. If you think like her, like I get it, I thought that way too when I was a kid. But like, I live here long enough and I see people and I talk to people, you know? It's hard. It's really hard. And they do have, you know, stories that could pierce your heart like that.
Take myself for example. As door manager, say I overlook rule-breaking behavior on occasion. Would that be fair to everyone else?
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
I truly have to wonder, what's this human nature thing he spoke of is all about?
She furrows her brow pensively.
Am I the one who believes they're wrong?
No, I think that's your greatest asset.
What do you mean?
You're serious, honest, and that's why people respect you and rely on you. I think it's part of your charm.
My charm?
You may not be able to comprehend what he means right this second, but just take your time and think about it. There's no need to rush to find an answer right away.
Yes, I think you are right. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to watch the movie together. It was a very fruitful experience for me.
I had tons of fun too. Let's watch something together again sometime.
Well, of course. It's a promise.
Okay, I'm gonna end it there. That was a sweet way to end it. I loved it. Well, another view. Damn it, I kinda wanna do it. No, I'm ending it here before it gets too long. Well, if you liked the video, please hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell notification to see whenever I post, and leave a comment. Also, follow me on Twitter, if you have one. If you don't, then don't follow me. Because, ¿por qué? I'm not asking you to go make a Twitter and follow me. It's just like, if you have a Twitter, follow me. Why not? I'm trying my best to post stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, what do I post other than, you know, these videos? Like, here, watch this video. Here, watch it now. Now. No. I don't know, man. Okay, so, this is farewell.
And as always,
Bye-bye.